This is Dabu7 with a big update in regards to the events in Baltimore. We now have separate entities coming out making statements, or these officials that are familiar with the case, revealing that investigators do not agree with the charges that are supposed to be going down here. And that these murder charges that have been filed against these Baltimore officers could be dropped because this police investigation into his death doesn't support the prosecution's case. That's what they're saying. Now, these charges have been anywhere from assault to second-degree murder. And many people in the streets of Baltimore knew when this was announced that it itself was half-hearted, that announcing the charges was one thing, but to get them to stick was another. It's a long, drawn-out process. And here we are, no time at all. They're already talking about the murder charges being dropped off the top. Not saying that these guys are not going to get a prison sentence or anything of that nature, but when it comes to getting charged for murder, that may be dropped here, and it's going to have a lot of people upset. Now, very tense in Baltimore, and you know, if they just let this thing drag out and end up slowly dropping the charges one by one on these individuals, at some point the people are going to lash out, because this is exactly what they warned of, what they did not want to see. Now, as many of you know out there, when it comes down to prosecuting police officers out here, to get these murder charges and things like that to stick is very hard. So they start to go after the next level of charges. Now, 2 of these officers were only charged with misdemeanors. The other 4, and this is the driver on the left, and Garrett and Nero, the one here, the one on the top right, and this one here on the top, or on the bottom right, both these guys charged with misdemeanors. The rest of them have the heavier charges, and this guy being the driver. Now, they're also saying that in this case that none of the video footage shows any evidence the cops beat him or anything like that, and they fell short of calling it a rough ride in court, which is exactly what many people say is what happened here. But that's the latest here in the Freddie Gray situation. Just wanted to run the update. This could spark a change in things in Baltimore. We'll sit back and see what comes of this. As I hear of more, I'll keep you guys posted. This has been Dabu7.